I want to tell you a true story, one that still gives me chills. Sometimes when the house is quiet and darkness settles in, I remember that night. It was January 27th, 2026. I was asleep, my room dimly lit by streetlights. Suddenly, a sharp sound cut through the silence. My phone ringing. I glanced at the clock. 3:17 a.m. My heart pounded. Who would call at this hour? The screen glowed. Unknown number. I should have ignored it, but curiosity and fear won. I answered. Hello? Silence. Heavy. Waiting. Then a sound. Breathing. Slow. Raspy. Too close. I froze, every sense on high alert. Who is this? I whispered, but only the breathing answered. The silence pressed in, thick and unnatural. I felt watched, as if something waited in the darkness. I should have hung up, but I couldn't move. That's when I heard it, a sound that made my blood run cold. The breathing on the line was wrong, wet, gurgling, inhuman. Then a whisper, "Don't hang up." The voice was old, tired, neither male nor female. "I know you're awake," it said. My heart hammered. "Who is this?" I asked, trying to sound brave. The voice chuckled, dry as dead leaves. "You're not awake. You're still dreaming. Lie very still. Don't open your eyes too wide. Pretend you're asleep. It's the only way to be safe." The breathing grew louder. "It's moving," the voice warned. I lay frozen, barely breathing. My eyes flew open. That's when I saw the shadow. The voice was ice in my ear. "Pretend you're asleep. It's watching you." I wanted to run, but terror pinned me to the bed. I forced myself to lie back, eyes squeezed shut, breathing slow and even. The phone was my only anchor to reality. Then the voice changed, panicked. "It knows you're awake. It's getting closer." I couldn't help it. My eyes snapped open. There, on the wall, was a shadow that didn't belong to me. Tall, thin, wrong. The room felt colder, the air heavy. The shadow didn't move, but I felt its attention. I tried to convince myself it was a trick of the light, but deep down, I knew it was real. The phone's frantic breathing matched my own. The shadow shifted, closer now, silent and impossible. My world shrank to the space between me and that moving darkness. The shadow stood tall and thin, stretching from floor to ceiling. It wasn't my shadow. I was lying still, but it stood upright. Arms too long, head too small. I stared, paralyzed, as the room seemed to darken around it. I raised my hand. My own shadow moved, but the figure didn't. Terror washed over me. The phone was silent, but the rasping breath filled the room. I squeezed my eyes shut, counted to 3, and opened them. The shadow had moved, closer, near my desk. The world narrowed to me, and the silent, advancing darkness. I wanted to scream, but fear stole my voice. The shadow loomed, and I felt myself slipping away. Then, nothing. I woke to sunlight and birdsong, my room perfectly normal. For a moment, I thought it was all a nightmare. Then I saw my phone on the floor, battery nearly dead. I checked my call log. No incoming call at 3:17 a.m. Only one outgoing call, placed at exactly 3:17 a.m. to my own number. My blood ran cold. How could I have called myself? I scrolled through my phone, searching for answers. A new file in my voice recorder app caught my eye. Created at 3:18 a.m., a minute long. I never used that app. My thumb hovered over play, dread rising. I had to know what was on that recording. I pressed play, bracing myself. The truth was waiting in the static. I listened, heart pounding, as the nightmare returned. It wasn't over. Static, then the same raspy breathing from the night before. Then a whisper, my own voice, twisted and ancient. Don't hang up. I know you're awake. I heard myself describe the room, warn about the thing watching. Panic rose in my recorded voice. It's moving. It knows you're awake. The recording ended with a gasp, then silence. I dropped the phone, unable to breathe. It wasn't a dream. I hadn't received a call. I'd made it. My own voice had delivered the warning. Was I asleep? Or was something else using me? The shadow, the feeling of being watched, it was all real. The terror hadn't come from outside. The call was coming from inside me. I realized I couldn't trust myself. The nightmare was far from over. It's been a week. I can't sleep. The shadow lingers in my mind, the breathing in my ears. I deleted the recording, but the memory won't fade. I check my phone every morning, dreading another call. The fear is always there. What if it happens again? I sleep with the lights on, but the shadows remain. Sometimes I feel a cold spot in the room and know it's back. I'm telling you this as a warning. If your phone rings in the night, don't answer, especially if it's an unknown number. Let it ring. Turn your phone off. Don't listen to the voice on the other end, because you never know who's really calling. It might be you, from a place where the shadows move on their own.